the Clippers win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in its small forward. That's a two from Towns. That one goes. Count it.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell with it. It's Edwards on the wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You got to put a body on Prince. He likes to stay active out there and sniffs that one out.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Beyond the arc. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
Passes to Russell. The dish to Towns. Good.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. This one for three. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson against Russell. Jackson passes to Zubac. Leonard against Prince. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Jackson passes to Leonard. And stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 8 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Timberwolves?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Back to Russell. And the rejection by Zubac. Left side Jackson. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And Jackson showing off a little bit of his range that time. So confident in that release.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson dishes to George. Fires high post. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Russell passes to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Down low. Here's Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes. Gobert's got his second bucket.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Here's Morris. Nice form on the 20-footer. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Russell. Into the lane. Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got 5 now.
Good work down low from the 6'2" Reggie Jackson. Not bashful.
Here's Russell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. The pass to Morris. Towns with the defensive effort. Kicks it to Prince. With 1 on the clock, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Nobody near George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Takes a step back. Here's Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
What an athlete, as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Outside, Russell over Jackson. Russell, no luck. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Morris kicks to Jackson. No good. That would have tied it. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. No one covering. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
George against Edwards. Morris passes to Jackson. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Edwards from the arc. That shot off. LA has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Morris finds George. And it's George finishing it off.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Russell inside. Jackson on him. Here's Towns. Prince in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Towns for 3. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. And it's Zubac atop the key. A 3 from Leonard. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Pass to George. Out to Morris. Jackson passes to George. Over Prince. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves leading by 5. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Jackson dishes to George. Takes it inside. Good on the shot. And it's 7 points for George.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Russell. Out to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Outside, George, and here's Leonard from 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Russell with it. The kick out to Towns. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be...
The Timberwolves, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Prince. Here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Jackson against Russell. Jackson kicks to Morris. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And here's Leonard from 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Russell no luck. Clippers trail by 10. Leonard attacking. Gobert pulls it in. Prince against Jackson. Outside, Towns. And it's Russell in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Here's Leonard to end the drought. Here's Zubats. Lets it go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And that's so difficult. You just try to challenge Kawhi's shot, think you've timed it perfectly, but instead, it's an up fake.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Russell looking it over. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Russell kicks to Prince. Towns in the corner. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Outside Jackson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Zubac's no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
In the corner, George with it. It's stolen by Edwards. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Prince. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
From deep, George. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Towns against Morris. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That one goes in. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
Paul George has such a deep bag on the offensive end, a polished scorer, and tough to keep him away from hot spots on the floor.
Here's Russell driving in. Here's Gobert, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Passes it to Leonard. The 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Outside Russell. The pass to Edwards. Pass to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Russell kicks to Edwards. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Back to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
George against Edwards. George passes to Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Towns for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. George from deep three-point land. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
From the arc. Edwards can't hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep, George sinks the triple.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Jackson against Russell. Prince outside. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Towns. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers with the ball. 15-point game. Morris passes to Zubac. Back to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Oh, say does.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Crowder, a screen on Russell. Clock at 6. Paul can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. A shot from the high post. The rebound by Bridges.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Paul. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Minnesota on D. Paul finds Bridges. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Outside Booker. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Suns keep it alive. Out to Bridges. Russell against Paul. Second chance shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Here's Towns. Following the score by Phoenix. And Ayton pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards with it, now guarded by Booker. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Fourth team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Deflected by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason because he understands how to score at an efficient clip too.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Minnesota in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Nice move. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Out to Bridges. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Prince on the attack, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Edwards.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh! And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Russell. Inside, Edwards. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. They throw good, Edwards. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And there it is for him.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Prince. Phoenix grabs the miss. Paul passes to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The shot no good. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The team. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. So it's Phoenix now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Prince. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns trailing. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Fires it from 18. Basket's good.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
For 3, Bridges. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Russell up top. He's guarded by Paul. The shot by Russell, no good. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Booker with it. Russell covering. Booker no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Ayton in the high post. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Now Russell. Pass to Towns to end the run. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Paul into the lane. Three-pointer, Bridges. Booker against Russell. 6 to shoot. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Paul. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Bridges. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Russell.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender. And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
To the inside. Here's Paul. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Takes the 3. Here's Gobert. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Here's Prince. 5 points in the game. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Covered by Crowder. Shot clock at 3. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Prince. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And here's Paul. For 3, Booker drills it from deep. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Stolen by Bridges. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he's going for the oop here. And Ayton with the...
Stuff. Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
20 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Paul's got space. Outside for Booker. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half now in the books. Suns ahead.
31. The Timberwolves. 23.
And if you just join it in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world. What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Pass to Edwards. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Right side Booker. This one for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Out left to the wing. Here's Prince.
And a two-handed jam. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Booker's shot is good.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. Four on the clock. With the fadeaway. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Booker goes in. Tries a 10-footer. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Tipped away and stolen by Paul. And now the Suns fast break. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Russell.
Chris Paul, second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Get some style points there. Pretty finish.
Russell against Paul. Stolen by Russell. It's tipped. 1:35 left in the third quarter here. To the middle. Here's Edwards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Outside Booker. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gobert from deep. Crowder grabs the miss. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul against Russell. Outside for Booker. And stolen by Edwards.
Suns foul. Devin Booker, second personal foul. Second.
The Timberwolves trail. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Prince. Left side, Edwards. Back to Prince. The 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Gobert, no good. Outside Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've racked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clock at 4. Here's Booker. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Paul passes to Bridges. Booker with it. Guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Booker on the take. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Russell. And there's the drive. He can't hit that time.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. From the wing. Hauled in by Paul.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Left side Booker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Russell to pass to Towns. Shot on the wing. Pass to Prince. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Driving in. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Russell. They get it again. Crowder uses the glass on the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. 1:19 left in the game. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Here's Booker. Back to Paul. Driving inside. It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. 3 on the clock. And Booker puts up a deep 3. No good on the quick 3.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ball passes to Crowder. Shoots from the baseline. He connects.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The shot by Russell, no good. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. But the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup.
Here we go.
It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Russell with the bucket.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now, here's Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
And the rejection by Jackson. And finished off by Morant. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. And they recover it. And Gobert kicks to Prince. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Bain against Edwards. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Outside for Jackson. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Now Morant after the missed three from Desmond Bain. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson, a screen on Russell. Out to Brooks. It to Adams. He feeds it to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Brooks from outside. It's tipped. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 6 points.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Inside, here's Morant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks the pass to Adams. Morant outside. Launches a 3. And no good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. And a deep 3 from Russell. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Towns for 3. Cans it from downtown.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
Now here's Morant. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. John Morant grabs the rebound. Brooks the pass to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And Adams kicks to Bane. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Prince finds Russell. Gobert with it, guarded by Jackson. Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Brooks kicks to Bane. Minnesota with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Adams dishes to Jackson. From deep, Brooks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns. And the shot is good. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Payne finds Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves leading by 9. Towns with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And it's Towns missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. 1-on-1 here. Here's Towns. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brooks. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Kicks to Prince. No good on that one. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity.
Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
Edwards against Payne. Adams down low. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. And that does it for the first half of play.
With the score, the Grizzlies 11, the Timberwolves 22.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. Finds net with the inside leaner. Jackson's got his second basket.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. 16 feet away. The shot that time not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's Jackson with the drive. Brooks kicks to Bane. Jackson in the corner. They get it again. Adams the pass to Bane. No good that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after. Oh, my goodness! Come on now. Edwards is so physically developed already. Just brushes off the contact there. Really strong drive by Edwards.
Morant left side. Gobert with the block. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Jackson dishes to Adams.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Towns finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Bain passes to Adams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Prince outside. Up top, Gobert. Adams defending. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. Jackson in the corner. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Minnesota ball.
1:58 left to play in the 3rd. Russell looking around. Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, the former 2nd overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Brooks dishes to Adams. Russell against Morant. Looking to get it going. And stolen by Russell. Towns up top. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bain against Edwards. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Russell kicks to Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. .55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clock at 6. The 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bain. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Here's Russell. A 3 ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Now here's Morant. He has 7. Brooks finds Morant. 4 seconds left. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside, Russell. Out to Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Morant outside. Shot from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gobert with it. Outside, Russell. Goes back up. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Moran finds Brooks. Adams outside. Outside Jackson. To the middle and stolen by Russell. Prince with it. Now defended by Bain. For 3, Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. On the wing, Brooks. Down low. Here's Adams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves leading by 20. Morant with the steal. Adams, the pass to Bain. Jackson misses. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Russell fires away from way outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Morant, that time on the assist by Bain.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Russell passes to Towns. Launches it. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Jackson from long range. Here's Bain. Bucket is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns finds Russell. The 3-pointer, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Here's Prince. Out to Edwards. 3-pointer. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Outside for Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. It's going to be a good victory for the Timberwolves.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Edwards. Towns for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. There's Jackson with the 3. From deep. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. All right, David.
Happy to have you with us for NBA. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Now here's Powell to the paint. Zubats. No good that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Towns for three. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Down low. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Russell. Let's go with a three. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Left side Wall, pass to George. Wall against Russell. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Russell. And he's going for the lob.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Leonard outside. From downtown. Offensive board. The layup misses. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Prince. He goes up again. Towns passes to Gobert. Edwards for three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Pass to Leonard. Over Towns. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Right wing. Here's Prince. Misses a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Leonard. That shot off the mark. And some solid defense from Towns. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went got that one.
And Powell with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Russell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Drives to the hoop. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Towns against Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Now here's Edwards. The three ball. It's rebounded by George. The Clippers trail. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Russell against Wall. Russell to pass to Towns. Let's go with a three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Out to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. George passes to Wall. 2 on the clock. Misses at the rim.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Powell and George are out on the wings. And it's Wall in at the point guard position.
It seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Prince off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers in the lead. Here's George, and the jam by George.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
And there's the rejection. Wall finds George. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Russell, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Los Angeles shooting the rock well at 46%. To the left side wing, and stolen by Gobert. And he lobs it up, and Edwards slams it in.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Now here's George, outside Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George. Fires from the corner. Rebound Minnesota. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
What an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
For 3, Powell. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Edwards finds Gobert on the take. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got 6.
Heading downhill, Gobert covers a lot of ground with those long strides.
Shakes him. Powell passes to Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Inside. Pass to Towns. Here's Russell.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now here's Gobert. Zubac with the steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Wall. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
It's Edwards on the wing. Tau covers. Tau pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
George passes to Powell, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
George, good. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. Shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Leonard, good.
Dating all the way back to college, this is one of Kawhi's pet moves, the Sutton pull-up jumper.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Prince. A shot to stop the run. Count that bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. George outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
23 seconds left in the second. Outside Edwards. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George. He throw good, Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time. The Clippers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Russell against Wall. Pass to Zubac. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. The Timberwolves trail. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Minnesota shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Lets it fly. Towns can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards got 7.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Zubac screen. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Edwards. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Wall. George against Russell. George, and that's good. 9 points in the game.
He's been doing this a long time. George can hurt you from outside, inside, and everywhere in between.
Here's Prince. Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Towns. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Up top, Wall. Guarded by Russell. Leonard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Knocked loose. Wall with it. Russell covering. Powell outside. Leonard right side.
Torian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, George. 9 points in the game. And George with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Zubac. Outside Wall. Out to Leonard. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Edwards with it. Picked up by Powell. Powell against Edwards. Free throw good, Edwards. And both free throws good for Edwards. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Zubac with a screen on Russell to the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Powell to the inside. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Wall, the pass to George. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Out to Powell. It's George on the wing. The 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. This for the tie. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Powell outside. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for a short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Minnesota with a rebound. In transition. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Russell against Wall. Leonard outside. Looking to get back on track. And he banks in the layup.
Beautiful from Kawhi. Establishing himself and going to work. Love the confidence.
Russell up top. Wall covering. Russell the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Pass to Powell. Fires the three. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Russell. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Powell's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Prince, to the middle. Here's Towns, puts the move on, and it's Towns with the power finish.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Leonard, and the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
George finds Leonard. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Prince. Back to Russell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
On any given night, Kawhi can just take control of the offense and elite score from all 3 levels.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Spins. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Timberwolves on D. Leading by 5.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George, but it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins. Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
Russell, pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Now Edwards, shot clock at 6. Pass to Prince, and and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
George outside. To tie it up. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Crowder finds Paul. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And it's Towns on the follow.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Booker outside. There's the triple. That shot off the mark. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. And stolen by Russell.
Blocking foul on Devin Booker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Russell looking it over. And it's Russell missing. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 5-point game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Here's Russell. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use. Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Edwards against Booker. The shot misses. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Now Paul, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Both free throws good from Paul. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Booker outside. The dish to Bridges. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Paul kicks to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Suns miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To Gobert. Back to Prince. To the left wing. And it's Towns penetrating. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Lays it up off the glass.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the Suns miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For three, Edwards. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul passes to Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Edwards, following the shot by Chris Paul. And Towns throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Russell. Drops in the layup for two. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's been all about... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the five to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Russell, following the basket by Chris Paul. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 6 points.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Booker, with no one around, traps in the tray.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside, Towns. Drives to the hoop. Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 12. Paul goes in. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. That one good for two.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Russell. Changes up. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Here's Russell. It's Prince on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter. And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Prince. 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Paul. The rebound by Prince.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play calls, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Bridges for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Russell against Paul. Outside Edwards. Now the feed to Towns. And even 3-on-3 break. Oh, Ayton in position. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
Booker outside. Takes a three. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Gobert dishes to Russell. And there's the drive. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Paul can't get it to go for Minnesota. They've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Prince. He feeds it to Edwards. Back to Prince. Nice shot from the wing. 6 points for Prince.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a
15.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Paul against Russell. Here's Towns. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Paul. He's got 5. Shoots. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. Suns trail by 17. The drive by Paul, and that one good. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Russell passes to Towns. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the team leans into his ability to carry the offense, and right now, Karl Anthony Towns is a problem for the defense.
Here's Paul. That one a little long. Minnesota leading by 16. Edwards kicks to Gobert. And he drives in, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Crowder finds Booker. Now Paul. Back to Booker. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Outside, Russell. Up top, Edwards. Defended by Bridges. Here's Russell to the middle, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Booker, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Towns. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And the pass to Towns. To the inside. Gobert. And again, unable to change momentum here. Suns trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Inside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And we're just And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The Suns shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Here's Russell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. Paul right side. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the polish on the offensive game of DeAndre Ayton? Just knows his strengths and plays to them.
Here's Russell. Prince. Here's Gobert. Missed it. Even after all those chances, the Suns trailing. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Minnesota calls timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Booker outside, just 5 on the clock to take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The drive by Booker over Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Ball passes to Bridges. That shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Russell. He takes it in. Prince against Crowder. Right side, Edwards. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ball against Russell. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now, here is Russell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Booker outside. Here he goes. Dishes it to Bridges. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free. Line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original. The previous play can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just
the ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
Russell against Paul. Russell kicks to Towns. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Towns missing. Suns trail by 3. Looking to end his cold spell. The shot's good from Paul.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. The ball. On the wing, Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A national champion in college. Bridges has also played in the finals. So Mikal is built for pressure moments like this.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Got a piece of it and taken away by Paul. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. No good from Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Oh, Ayton in position. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with...
Both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. And no good. Jackson with it. For three. Russell with the rebound. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Edwards against Payne. Edwards can't hit. And here's Memphis. Adams high post. Russell against Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Rebound Minnesota.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Brooks finds Adams. Towns with the ball. Checked by Brooks. And stolen by Morant. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And Edwards slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Morant against Russell. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Payne into the lane. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Russell. Back to Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
From deep, Morant. The shot misses, and Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Payne. Prince grabs the miss for Minnesota. They've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Now here's Morant. Brooks finds Morant. Good work defensively by Russell.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Prince, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Russell. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Towns Adams can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's Adams missing. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Inside, Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Count it.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. Here's the 3. And it's Morant missing. Russell from deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota leading by 6 as we wrap up the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Jackson, down low. And it's slammed in by Adams.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Outside Edwards. He takes it in. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Morant finds Adams. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Morant's got 6.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. That 3's off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Towns. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
From deep, Morant. They get it back.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Russell against Morant. Back to Russell. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Towns passes to Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson for three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Prince. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. And another miss by Memphis for Minnesota. They've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Bain finds Brooks. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team
Free
foul.
throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Edwards. Adams, the pass to Bain. Outside for Brooks. Back to Bain, over Edwards. Here's Brooks, clock at 6. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards has got 16 points now.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
From deep, Morant. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Towns into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And hold up. We're not going.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The Grizzlies, 27.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Memphis trailing here. Bain, the pass to Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 11 points.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Pass to Edwards. On the take. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Morant. And he comes up with a bucket. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. And stolen by Gobert. Prince on the attack. That shot is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Brooks from outside. It doesn't go for him. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Make some noise. Time to get hype, fans. It's the First Avenue Breakers. Make some noise for the First Avenue Breakers.
First one falls for him. And the second free throw is good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Timberwolves shooting a solid 47%. And a deep three from Russell. And they'll get another chance. To the wing, right side. Prince. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Payne, the pass to Morant. It's good. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. The three is up. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Pass to Gobert. Second shot opportunity. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's Russell after the basket by Memphis. Towns goes in, and the layup is good off the glass. Towns has got 8 points.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Back to Payne. Now here's Morant. This one for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Memphis leading. Outside Payne. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Payne, no good. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Edwards, here we go. That one drops for him. Edwards got 20.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant finds Adams. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Tries to break his ice. It's deflected. Now Brooks. He's got 5. Jackson, the pass to Payne. To the middle. Here's Adams. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brooks. Take it away. It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Morant.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Russell, the pass to Edwards. There's the three. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the... 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The Timberwolves trail. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Jackson, here we go. Tipped. Towns with the ball. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Morant. Fires from deep. They get it back. Second chance effort. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. To the left wing. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Gobert with the drive. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bain finds Jackson. Back to Bain. Towns against Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Bain, the pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Back to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Russell. To tie it up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the basket by Bain.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Minnesota's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Russell against Morant. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. From downtown. No luck on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. An open look for Russell. That one's wide left.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And it's Morant missing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Adams goes in. The 3 from Bain. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
No good off the back of the rim.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Bain, the pass to Morant from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Can't hit that one. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Morant. Brooks outside. Morant with it. Russell covering. Fires at the elbow. Offensive rebound.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Russell to pass to Towns.
Oh, they need this.
Here's Prince. Outside Russell from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Bain. The three is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. So it's Minnesota now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Russell. Here's Prince. Lets the three fly. And the miss. And so the Grizzlies take the win.